Hey guys, good morning. We are here with more Wood Elves. We'll try to finish this campaign. Try to finish Gladius. So the moment that other, game rates a list, we can play some Bell Brothers. This is part 5, yeah. If you missed the Jibber Jabber last night, well, too bad, it's gone. Doing a tier maker with the strongest factions, and change my mind regarding these videos. When one guy alone sends you 17 messages regarding Lariel, you got such a headache that you don't need this in your life. At least this controversy to the YouTubers, right? Yoo-hoo! Played the Battle Bars yesterday with what's it called, Manhunters. Interesting concept. I could totally see it played for one crisis, maybe two, but not for a long game. Okay, so what's going on here? Turn 67. We're healing Loren and trying to get a short campaign victory here. Fighting some factions around here. We're at war with the High Elves and Clan Skryre. We're ignoring the war with the High Elves.
Choose your words carefully. I most certainly. Weakling!
Yeah.
When do we fight? Only when necessary.
This is healing 2 per turn. Yeah. Trying to finish this campaign and the Gladius game so we can take a look more into Bell Brothers. There's been another request regarding Bell Brothers. Babylonius has requested Beast Slayers. It's gonna be first time Beast Slayers on Thursday, which is in 2 days. We still have that ongoing game. I loaded yesterday to see those guys look beautiful. We need to do a company inspection. Those guys look beautiful after nearly 700 days. Or is it 700 days? I don't know.
Guardian of the Deepwood.
Not sure what's the dev plans regarding releasing more content, but I can definitely see myself in the future starting a long game with Peasant Militia. This is a second long one, Raj Megans. Oh yeah, this is a second long one. I will do inspections. We haven't been to that one in a year. Where was I sending dirt to? I just guarding forest now. Guarding forest, click, click. This army is actually looking pretty good. This might be trouble. It's my other guy. Actually, guys, I woke up today and my pain in the arm is gone. Well, I can feel it. I can move my arm freely. Hands up.
All hail Kurnos.
Don't know what you're missing until it's gone. You're always unhappy with what you have. I would relax. I said myself, I'll be just happy if my arm doesn't hurt anymore, and the next day it was fine. Now I can be unhappy about, you know, personal problems. Like talking shit about devs.
Moving.
Lord of the forest.
This army is finally getting rank 7. Look at this. 81 melee attack, and we're missing 3 followers for 4 attack each. Jesus. They can still get more stats from around the world. Seeing this disturbing. Disturbing. Playing that game with Astam Letarum and the Gladius, got the in-depth one, got me thinking maybe every now and then we should do an in-depth Warhammer campaign as well, guys. For the people who are new to the channel and for people, you know, who have missed up some details and don't want to watch through thousands of hours of videos. So one game every now and then where we're over-explaining things instead of just, you know, playing the game. We do talk, drop, you know, some information here and there, but, you know, I feel like we're just taking things for granted these days, just keep playing. There are people around that, you know, are trying to learn the game as well. So maybe one in a dozen campaigns where we're just doing in-depth explaining could fit. If Hans Marshall Expedition goal gets reached, we'll do it with them. If not, we'll do it with Volkmar.
Yes.
We don't have to fight here, we can just bully them with the numbers.
Shield of Athel Lauren.
Defender of Athel Lauren.
This campaign is pretty much a critical mass, but we'll go for the victory screen, why not? A little bit more closure here so I don't have to play this faction ever again. This is a poop faction.
Protector of the forest. Stalking. Defender of Athel Lauren.
Yeah, let's go to home. Sister Twilight will just guard us on here, I guess. Wait for the events.
You stand before the king in the woods. Speak.
I want to manage to get non-aggression with him over all the positive relations we get with Dark Elves. I did Archmagens, I didn't just comment it, because comment on it would you know, give it you know, make it real. So we have the technology that gives us vision, and those guys had no enemies, so they declared war on us. That's how it works. Even they're neutral, they're more likely to declare war on you if they have no wars. If you can initiate relations, it's just hostile. That's what makes this technology not very good unless you're going for a long campaign. But at this stage it doesn't matter, we have 3 armies.
God King of the Deep Woods.
It's random wars, I mean. You can catch this army on.
Waiting. Swiftly.
But why would we? We just kicked them out of the forest.
Deal with me or fight me.
If I have destroyed this army, we could just keep bullying them, I guess. They will not give us peace treaty. Oh, might not even need to fight this one. We have numbers. Numbers and shit on quality. They also lost their only nuke. Oh, we're gonna actually have to fight it now. This is terrible for auto-resolve. It really truly is terrible for auto-resolve. War dancers have no armor, so they get killed in auto-resolve. If you consider their physical resistance, they're one of the toughest melee units in the game. But auto-resolve kills them because physical resistance does not get counted. Put this one in melee mode, melee mode, melee mode. Waiting for Duda's armor to get in, so we crush them with the overwhelming force. They only use the nuke, so they can use on the nuke. This army is pretty much army that just reacts.
I will go. Orion sent me.
Need some of these guys around. Don't need range. Some of this unit is taking this damage. What? They're gonna cause disruption here, huh? Might have been some range attack.
Ready to serve. Spell singer.
They're rushing to the left side. Those guys are so fast. Miss some Asai spears here. Got some mortars there. Got interrupted by the mutant ogre.
As you say. Can I hear me? Carlos, bless us.
This one is getting hit by the mortar from the looks of it.
King in the woods.
Sisters of Thor.
For Lady Ariel.
Dauntless.
The units are seriously outnumbered.
Deepwood host. Death to all. Children of Athelorn. Ever ready. Yes, ever ready. For Hecon.
Blade card.
What you guys are looking at? Shoot that shit.
Moving swiftly. The forest speaks.
2 times I attacked them, and 2 times they just disappear for a split second to go invisible again.
I. Asray Mage. By Ephron. With haste. Awaiting.
This unit is taking damage from mortars. Might as well just finish it, heal it, so they don't take casualties. Go for characters here.
Warriors of Ariel.
Hunters.
Yoo-hoo! This army was getting hit on a couple of units, but minimal casualties. We have the sheer amount of numbers, so you know, there's a thing in Total War which some people understand, some don't. When there's one unit in the mix too much, it's make everything worse. When it's 3 units too much, you're fucked. And when there is you know, additional 10 units too much, why the fuck am I supposed to go in a manual battle game?
Clear a path.
That was their main army. Lost one of these Tri Spears to the nuke, but there's an even stronger version here. Loix Tricksters. They can have the advanced talk. At least they fit with the rest of them.
God King of the Deepwood.
Yeah, build Orion for melee because doesn't have really any other skills with this combination. He's actually quite ridiculous on melee stats when you get this area. 15 health, 30 armor, 20 attack defense, 30% damage, deadly onslaught. Quite ridiculous here. This one is with Durtuam. Noticeable there's no gear here, taking a lot of damage from those things. Even it's supposed to counter, but I have 3 of them. Sometimes they'll just go for the same target.
Protector of the forest.
How's the trade game going? Not sure I understand what you mean.
Orion.
Aram is getting a sweet experience there.
Hunting.
You have orders?
One of the Blade Singers is veteran. Just what I expect to be, just crazy word answers.
Guardian of the Deepwood.
I still haven't fixed the auto resolve with word answers though.
I go.
Even with the Blade Singers. I guess the Asrai Spears are a little bit different. Those are not those unique items, those are unique items from the Sister Twilight. They're faction items. Not sure what they've done with the rework there, but it looks like they got more items which can be equipped with various characters. Some of these items I feel like should be standard items for a lot of factions.
Come, the beauty.
So how's the Ataloran looking? Ataloran is just going there, 8 per turn.
Behold my
Clan Sky is killing themselves with their own plague.
Master of the wild hunt. Going.
Yeah, let's just get rid of them so they don't bother us. Where are you going, friend?
They will die. Defender of Talsyn. It will be done. Defender of Talsyn.
Make sure we scout the
Going forth.
coast so the Hyles on invade. Had a better RNG with Tyrion, but you know, it happens.
The Sisters of Twilight. Serene nest.
There's upkeep production and other stuff. There's a tier 5 here. Might just get more economy.
We fight only when necessary.
And these cities here so we know where they're positioning their troops. Pretty much we have only Clan Scar to worry about right now.
Itching for fresh battle. So bored. So
There's a massive garrison here, so unlikely anybody's gonna attack.
I sense what you have to say will not please me.
Considering peace treaty.
Miss, if you wish to see dawn, leave now.
I also considering peace treaty, the relationships are recovering. We have gotten those bonuses we needed before the bad energy struck.
You have been granted access to my hall.
Yeah, there's way too much wiggling here. I blame Strackman, bro. Yeah, spreading it.
I refuse.
Oh, early game is done, and we got another wall hunt. The fruit's cleared.
I live to serve Ariel. The Hunter. I will grant your request.
Not logical.
Looks like this plague was here for at least 2 turns.
King in the woods.
Looks like a massive siege ahead. It's our main enemy, so why not?
Bow before the rightful laws of this land, and I will hear your demands.
Gotten that other technology earlier, all this random Bretonia stuff would have been ignored. There's Karak Bubdar here also suffering plague. We could set Dur to there, but let's see first how this goes. They've been taking a random plague, but there's still a massive amount of shit in here. Keep forgetting we don't have a siege attacker.
Ashley, to battle! I bring pain.
I might just sell it out here, right?
Malfunction.
They don't have a nuke, they only can use it once.
Stalking. Waiting. Moving.
Guardian of the deep wood.
Swiftly. All hail Colonels.
One Sky is our only enemy here.
Calm. Awaiting duty.
If I put them out of the settlement, they might just attack here. I think we can still get a bad trade here just being inside. Let's see if it's still in the game. We can also attack this place here, so we get another heat lane here for +1. We're making 8 per turn, and this is gonna be 6 per turn. This puts us up 1 more.
What brings you before?
Bellegar, we are his trusted friend, but it's hard to deal with anything he has.
No way!
Look at this, 200 relations, military access, yellow, and he's refusing. Somebody need to take a look at this, since the Wood Elf rework, I would not be even surprised what happened here was an accident and not intentional. Because all these thresholds all went to shit. It looks intentional, while I was not aware of it in the patch notes. There's always some stuff like exists like this before, but now it just feels like 3 times worse.
I will hear what you have.
It's literally broken at this stage. Broken. They attack with a garrison now. 2 more brood horrors? I don't think so. This would be too much damage here. Was using hero units just as scouts and intentional design choice? Pretty much. It's their main role in the campaign map, spying.
Deepwood welcomes you beneath its bow. Lord of the Asray, ready to serve.
Stop now!
Away I go. My will is yours.
This looks like fine. Do have some nice units here. It looks like they're usual. They just came to surprise here. How did they surprise this area here, not down this area here? Who knows? Could be just because they came out of the fog of war. The agents and heroes were always designed as scouts and spies on the campaign map, because you can move armies freely through other factions' territory. And they also cost next to nothing compared to armies. There's nothing else to build here.
Guarded. Silently.
Total War Warhammer was the first one, where the heroes are agents and military units.
Protector of the forest. Moving.
I started with some army buffs with Shogun 2, but it was not really that much. They expanded a little bit more in Rome 2.
The Deepwood stirs. My people have striven to keep you from.
We need to actually stop this thing here from happening. It's just too annoying. We don't need any of those buildings, honestly.
I will grant you the respect due to an envoy, nothing more.
The Rome 2 agents had also buffs for the army.
Understood.
Yeah, let's end this farce here.
Queen, your intentions are clear to.
Well, I'm surprising he actually went for it, you know. We need the high elf technologies here. You're not supposed to fight other elves. but sometimes it happens. That 40k is nothing compared to the military that would be required to fight him. And I didn't want to take over Ulton. So it's either peace treaty or destruction.
Shield of Athel Lauren.
Wow.
I thirst for the hunt.
You see the red bar? We are not in range.
I am called forth. You have my spear.
Defender of Athelon, opening the way. Waystalker.
Yes.
We're pretty much at war with Clan Sky at this point, and waiting for the Oak to progress.
All hail, Kernos.
It could go going here, it's fine.
Protector of the oak.
Could have added a siege target here instead.
What brings you before the heir of Lund? Aye.
So now that we are allies with them, Harak Norn. We get +1, right? We don't need military allies. And now we have all the heatlands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're just gonna have to fight Eagle Claw here.
Against council orders.
Eternal Guardian. Hunting.
What? This should be plus. This is 11 now. I guess this was in the heatland.
What brings you before the heir of Lund? If you insist.
Yeah, we can get some more trade.
Look.
These
This
lands
is recovering. The technology will kick in as well.
Deliver your message.
You harass the shit out of Clan Skrar, he barely recognizes it.
So, do not greet me as a friend, nor...
Yes, I will hear what you have to say.
Yes. Going
Yeah, the
forward.
coast should be clear here.
I am Tyrion, champion of the Everqueen. Very well.
This is what we needed before he declared war. If we just had a trade agreement possible with a port, would have been fine.
Words cannot conceal the truth you hide.
She is misguided right now. Hopefully she gets confederated. She could maybe make Tyrion resume the war in some time. What is this exactly? This one is a nightmare to deal with garrison units. Assassin helps him a lot. It's not really worth building anything here. Let him take Carcass will retake it. Just an outpost. Mess up Scamblier, he's done. Oh, we just got the plague. Oh, wow. That was out of range in the city. We didn't have a siege attack the first time. So inconvenient when you need initiative. And now the RNG struck again.
will make it so.
Stop! No!
Was that the wild heat? At the height of the season of growth, the forest battle Lauren pushed rebelliously past the Waystone fence and into the tracts of heat and scrub that bordered the mystical woods. Such boundless enthusiasm is admirable. Equilibrium must be maintained. All slightly predisposed in the management of the forest, things may move a little slower until other Lauren is curtailed.
Small brain.
That plague is deadly to everybody, even the skin themselves. Again, I'll just send all the numbers to clear this shit.
The forest is whispering.
And well, woke up today and arm was fine.
They will perish.
67% fail.
Setting traps.
Was okay.
All hail Kurnos.
Spam of characters, you know.
I will slay them.
The assassins are high value for the AI, even with the gear.
Orders. Opening the gates.
I don't think Talia will move here, but you never know.
Twin defenders. Onward together.
Oh, better 3 spot. But we are in pretty good shape to fight. Still a forest. We might even still get to the Scale Blight while it's under the plague. Orion will be disabled for a few turns because of the his army is on the plague right now. Just need to go hard on the main army here.
Deepwood host.
Orion!
Glade Guard commander. The forest speaks. Sisters of Thorn.
The spears in the back.
Children of Athel Lauren. Forest spirits to me. Highborn captain ready.
Orders acknowledged. Go!
Armed and ready.
For Athel Lauren!
End them. For the eternal realm.
Eager for battle!
Sisters of Thorn. Athel Lauren. Wind Weaver. Hear me and come forth.
Pinda.
By Kurnos!
It will be done. We will obey.
Understood!
Attack! Yes! Orders understood. Men Louis! Orion! Men Louis! For Eldrazor! For Eldrazor!
I'll deal with extra of these guys.
Glade Guard!
Ever ready!
Let's just sharpen us with clonards there, huh?
Onward! Quickly!
Very well.
It will be done! War dancers! Kill them!
Dauntless Asprey! Awaiting orders!
There's a bunch of shit coming from the other side.
Hunters! Sound the horns!
Don't need all this shit here.
Ever ready! Spell singer! To war!
For Ariel!
Blade guard! Charge!
As you command! Defenders of Avalon!
That side is fine.
Fear the Canai!
I don't need any of this shit.
Waiting orders!
To the fray! I will! Sisters of Thor! At pace! Athel Lauren!
What you gonna do, Skaven?
Athel Lauren eternal!
I don't need to click here that much.
Orion!
Or like 3 of our infantry doing nothing. Was too many in one area. The scenes are too fast to use the abilities properly in a battle like this. Sometimes on the plague we need to pull it into somewhere else. And now he got the plague as well. Well, nobody got killed here, you can actually what you're talking about. Plague is more dangerous than the any Skaven army. To do with elves.
God King of the Deep.
Oh, the plague is gone. Plague is gone. They still have plague in their capital, huh?
Twin defenders of the glades.
Elgiant Bastian. King in the woods.
Capital is taking serious damage. All these bells here are very good for the forest health. We get +3 per bell. I get a bug with Durus 3 set all the buff, yeah. The aspects disappear. How is there no here? It should make no sense. Why would it be here and not here?
When do we fight? Only when necessary.
So bored!
So impatient.
These guys are with the regrowth and a big armor. This is actually very good with the blade singers in the army.
Harmony! Bloodshed!
I'm gonna want that one siege attacker.
Away I go.
The skin blight is very exposed.
Defender of
And it
Avalon.
looks like they're gonna replenish next turn. Or replenish happens on the player turn. It says play one more turn. This is this turn. When the next turn starts, they get replenished because it's the player turn. All the replenishment happens.
They shall be open.
But it still be nearly half the garrison dead.
Whispering. Stalking. I will end them. All hail Kurnos. I will end them. The forest is whispering.
I like to spam this brute horror some.
Not enough warpstone.
Got Homong's Bows. It's the round feared for the elves. Rhino Spine all time reduction plus 12%. You do use Glade Guard, so might as well. I don't think Dorto should even have this skill, but it's useful in this situation. I got some experience here, 2 ranks. So I'm gonna rank up as well.
I thirst for the hunt.
Looks a pretty solid as an infantry fighter.
Guardian of the Deep Wood.
I'm pretty much just fighting Clan Sky at this point. We hit 401 in Ataloran. So we have the this bonus here. More upkeep reduction. This place gives ridiculous growth everywhere. 80 to all provinces and then another 30 to all provinces. It's critical to do else. But this all those upkeep reductions makes all the difference. You can get 20% upkeep reduction here and then 23 per army from campaign skills. Then you get a strong economy again. Enough to, you know, be a world player. Hit tier 5 for the ritual, huh? And we also need to make peace with Alariel.
Your continued existence hangs in the balance. I will use my gifts. The time is now.
This follow-up tells you that we have dealing. There's no sense fighting these people. The follow-up.
Ulf, welcome. What brings you here? No.
Can I? What would you have of the Phoenix King?
They're raiding here because they're hostile. Because we haven't initiated any diplomacy with them.
The lady grants.
They basically declare hostile intentions because we didn't get any positive in their relations. Haven't gotten this one until much later.
If I had my way,
Now Maliki declares war. That was expected. Doesn't matter what we got here. If we got non-aggression, we can declare war at any point. Yoo-hoo! Fine.
you stand before the king.
All Skaven are spamming the brute horse.
mighty Deepwood welcomes.
Oh, mighty lord, the fates have surely selected you.
This is the last step. Say the forest rise once more as the denizens of Lorne restore the balance of nature within the green place of the world. But now it's not the time for complacence. Never again will utter Lorne suffer from the greed or cruelty of lesser racers. I have 8 per turn.
Got it.
So assault is important here.
Opening the gates.
Suppose it fails.
Orion!
Serene Nestor.
Elenil, destroy!
Twin defenders of the glades. Seeking purity.
Okay, we'll do this battle, but I need to get a coffee, guys. This is the scam blight here. Better back. We're back, boys. Coffee's here. This is Siege of Skaven Blight. They don't have the nuke, but the towers could be deadly. The garrison is already replenished over half. Taking some damage from the plague here. Well, mostly damage from the plague, and then we're gonna battle with Eagle Claw. Sky is pretty much our only enemy here. Attack the left side.
Ever ready.
The woods rage! Glade Guard Commander! Asray Mage!
We're doing a little bit healing here, huh? Who's gonna be tanking these shit towers here? I guess we have some troops from the other army. Cavalry is in pretty bad shape. The sister can still drop some stuff. These guys could tank a little bit. Where is the Glade Guard summon?
Ready to serve. Lily, bright with strength.
Yeah.
Glade Captain! Glory of the hunt!
Your orders?
Asray Mage! Orders understood. The woods rage! Ha! Orders!
These are in pretty good shape. Let's go up.
Children of Isha! Attack!
Cavalry!
Child's play! Dusk's decree! Children of Athelorn!
Awaiting orders!
Send these guys forward.
At speed! We understand!
I have some abilities here.
Ready to serve!
Just need to make sure those characters get healed.
Of course!
I can send this Gwindalord to harass these guys on the wall.
Guardians of Lauren! Lighting the path!
Dragon alone is a nightmare for the Skaven in the siege.
Order will be restored.
The forest! For the eternal realm! Bloody battle!
They bugged the door while we were trying to break it. Nice.
Eternal guard!
Get closer, boys. You guys can shoot over the wall.
Orion! For the Asray! Strength of Kurnos! I will!
The guy's coming with no health left. Jesus. Jesus!
I
all getting in. Just bug the door and our main unit cannot get in right now.
Guided by the wind.
Yes!
Bringing harmony.
Behold nature's wrath.
Yeah. It's going, boys.
Very well.
The hunt begins. With haste.
There's some shields here.
Straight away.
This guy's haven't even taken damage. The tree was blocking all the damage, I guess.
The season of war. Defend Lauren.
War is tragedy. If I must.
This attack they do is just ridiculous there.
They will die.
Don't even need this unit.
Speed.
Send the dragon close to the center.
Orcs talon hunt.
Make sure we get an order there.
Strength of summer. The forest calls.
Why the fuck is this one always in the back, huh?
Speed of Astra.
Came out on the run.
For harmony.
For the hunt. Your command. It will be done. As you say.
Should we get some fast stuff in and run them out? Stop shooting.
Blade Captain. Hunting.
What are those plague monks?
Dauntless outrage. Target acquired. Blessing of Kurnos. As you command. Athelon. Righteous vengeance.
Is there anything in their ability? Good enough.
Sisters of Morn.
Shoo, shoo, shoo.
Deepwood infantry.
Oh man, I was like 6 seconds missing there. Lost that unit. I wasn't even paying attention to that unit getting killed there. Had 1 more second here before the projectile hit it. That unit died to the tower. We still have 6 blade singers, so just get another regiment down. Today everybody was out of the range of the tower. Somehow this unit was taking damage. Maybe it was chasing somebody. 13,000 battle loot. Also lost one Eternal Guard in the other army. But there goes the scam blade.
God King of the Deepwood.
Yeah, get another great Stag Knights. Have enough infantry. Was finding like 2 infantry is doing nothing in all that mob, all that side, and we're lacking 1 fast unit. Speed next. Guess what do we have? 4. We kind of have like had too many infantry units.
It itching for fresh battle.
Protector of the forest.
They've raised. They're gonna occupy now.
Guardian of the deep wood. I go.
Also might go for the other settlement.
Treading silently.
Orders.
Guardian of the deep wood. If the forest wills it.
We just had to get rid of Clan Scryer bothering us here. They lost their capital now, so there's not much left for them. Oh yes, let's raise and occupy an enemy territory. What can go wrong?
Granted access to my halls.
Oh, Yetin went to war with Malekith.
I live to serve area.
So on this side here, we are war Cult of Pleasure and Nagrand.
Chieftain of the Deep Warrens, walk of scave and blight.
This is a pretty good level here. We're getting +3 to other Lauren.
When do we fight?
Only when necessary.
They didn't forfeit this one.
This is the life.
Need to go back to Witchwood with sisters. I'll just stomp these guys first.
King in the woods.
The forest is whispering. Opening the way.
Okay, this is the only thing that's in this area again, so we're gonna get it established trade. Raise and occupy again, boys. Raise and occupy. And I can item there. Door to found it.
Eternal Guardian. Going forth.
This occupy is so stupid.
Tracking.
Yeah, it just loses so much in it. It just makes no sense for them to do this move. Sometimes they lose all momentum to it.
Welcome. What brings you here? I cannot. As you say.
I am the bright flower. I will
The
use my gifts.
High Elves
I
value
welcome
trade.
to the court of the Phoenix King. How wise.
These lands are ours by the right. King Luke, let the supplicant come forward.
Relations with Corona are improving. Reichland as well.
Friends
For some reason they don't want to trade. It can just benefit them greatly.
keep your head bowed. Do not look upon my bandaged majesty.
Shut up, Seth. I might need to start your campaign.
Hyacinth.
Okay, High Elf Technologies. Let's go get it next. This is lower upkeep for the all elf units. This will buff the damage on the cavalry. 10% damage, 15% charge. Make the Stag Knights even stronger than Ryan's army. They're gonna easily go over close to 100 weapon strength.
words and heart are hollow. My
You're dead, Ikit, you're dead.
come, the beauty of
Nobody likes you there. I'd be like 2 turns away before safely traveling to Beechwood.
By Kurnos.
Serene Nestra.
Tempestuous Arahan.
Ever watchful. Hunting.
Protector of the forest. The deep wood stirs.
What the fuck is this? I mean, why would they just recruit grudge throwers so they have miners available, guaranteed?
Oh my god.
Thank you, Romy.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Ancient enmity. This Witchwood place is in trouble. We are currently not getting anything here. Make things this thing go a little bit faster. Can also send Dur to there. He's closest.
Defender of Atholorin. Opening the gates.
We should have been the bar. This is useless to us. Let the Tilia to get it.
Deliver your
Imagine we could give them to borrow for non-aggression pact. What a game that would be.
no.
I know we have to abandon it, cripple our faction-wide public order, and Tilia will still hate us.
Night and day.
Whole army gets ward save, huh? Can't say no to that.
I thirst.
What do we get in Scare and Blight? Massive garrison and 2 slots. So we get 19 garrison Scare and Blight, and there's still 2 buildings here which at that point are just trash because they're no extra garrison. But then they... yeah. Are they in the forest? Some public order here. Huh? This also gives us income from all buildings faction-wide 10%. That's very noticeable. Magical Forest get 10% more income, that's noticeable. The tier 5 one gives plus 4% all buildings all faction-wide.
champ. Let the supplicant. By the. Do you wish the lady's favor?
They're fighting Karak Zeflin. lot of money, so this one of the games Bretonia is doing good.
For Kara, your next meal has arrived.
Cancel that. Grimgor is rolling in the Badlands.
Yes? I am ready to parley. I hope your words are wise.
Guys have no money.
Agreed. Right. Of course. I will. So be it.
No money is to manipulate.
I am ready to parley.
These guys have some money, but I think one will help.
Fine.
They are very close to diplomacy with several of these factions, and some of them could randomly declare war. Yeah, the garrison should be able to fit to 40 units. Dumb Swan. Garrison should go to 40 units. This change could easily be done in the Warhammer 3. This one got ruined, so we got +1.
Itching for fresh battle.
All hail Colonels. They shall. Guardian of the Deep, I will open them.
The Sisters of Twilight. We fight for the forest.
Was that flashing there?
Make these fools cower. Nestra Arahan.
In the Warhammer 3. Jesus.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
So close battle with medium casualties can kill a unit. It's only 1,000 gold, right?
Craving prey.
Put in armor, 14% weapon strength. Put him to 730. It's without the deadly onslaught.
Will is yours.
Protector of the forest.
Yeah.
Silently.
The forest is whispering. Stalking.
Also, Arnold Smith is one of the better followers in the game. Yeah, Durt will protect this for a moment. Should have made a tier 4 to give a +2 health per turn. Yeah, I wanted to see the blade singers. They can't really excel with too much range in the army, so went with a melee arm instead. Could have easily went with a couple of range units though. This is just a preference. Looks like they're dealing with cockroach there. Talia is raiding us in their own territory, you know.
Greetings, stranger.
I refuse.
Mm-hmm.
Twin defenders of the glades.
Very annoying that guy survived.
Harmony shall reign.
Would have just taken the settlement back.
Hurry it up!
Eternal Guardian.
I live to serve Ariel. The Hunter. I will grant your request. I go. You have my blessing.
The lady grants you safe.
There's nothing to do here, all the clever on Borlu.
Defender of Atholorin. The Deepwood stirs.
All hail, Kernos. Moving.
Hitlands are pretty safe here right now. This campaign is almost finished.
Your words and heart are hollow.
They declared war and now they want peace, huh?
Shield of Atholorin.
Goes the Val Hunt.
Greetings, stranger.
Affirmative. Yes.
And that gift mattered. We'll probably switch focus now.
The Empire.
This guy's almost done.
Order is all. Ariel's will. Looking for a fight. An ambush.
What is Bilbali? Fortified? Mm-hmm.
Can't do it.
That's logical. Opening the way. The forest is whispering.
This guy around here. Looks like Borl will go around.
Master of the Wild Hunt. Onward! You have my spear. Waystalker. Swiftly.
Getting about 9 per turn.
No.
Now, no range here. Okay. Now the lightning strike helped save the unit. We need this to get positive here, right? I thought we might get overwhelmed here. These guys have massive military. They merge instead of attacking. Interesting. Guess they want more help. It was almost even here. It's the right move to attack here. They're taking looks like some serious damage against Cockroach there, and the replenishment sucks here for them, even for the AI.
We can stamp out these pests, sister. So be it.
Inseparable.
Invincible.
This is almost the end of Scryer there. We don't see what's here right now. Looks like he's still in the city.
Deepwood Guard.
Trying to get him close to the heatlands. There's nothing to do here.
All hail Colonels.
It's nice. Don't even have to fight him. Ooh, another war dancer.
The forest calls.
Another 4 attack for the war dancer, the blade singers. 85. The spears will have 71 plus anti-large. Those are some of those kung fu spears, huh? This is still inside the heatland, right? On 80 we get plus 4. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight this one. Well, we clear 3 of their armies instead of they continue snowballing here. And we get a little bit more health for the Witchwood, which gives more health for Ataloran. And we might get close to the Ritual, which we don't really need. But we'll still smack some Dark Elves. This is the easy mode door to army. Tricking and the archers.
Ready for orders! Swift of foot!
Orders accepted.
Put a growth. We don't have to overcast them.
Glade guard!
Blade guard with Nagarond. Are you not forgetting something here? Guys, where are your shields? Missing elves from Lauren. You have no shields? What the fuck are you doing on the battlefield, huh? Huh? Jesus, some people.
Ready for battle! Blade guard! Quickly! Yes!
They have armor. Armor don't stop thousands of arrows.
Blade guard! Yes!
Captain repositioning! Highborn Captain ready!
We're under fire!
Someone need to play the Necron team.
Our strength is waning! Warriors of Ariel! Blade guard! Death to our enemies! To the fray!
The great hunt! So be it! So I hunt!
Blade guard! For the eternal realm!
Spell singer! I will!
Blade guard!
Make sure everybody has targets assigned.
Return us! The Eldrazor!
Hear me and come forth!
Our bows are yours!
Men!
We are relentless!
Strength of summer!
Blade guard! Death to our enemies! Kill them! Death to our enemies!
As you say!
We don't even have the battle skill for the Trikin, which is 20 phase resist. Was it 10 phase resist? I think it's 10 phase resist. 10. And this is what we had available, great, in the city.
Fray!
The armor saves their lives, but what they nothing. They can be saved against 8 archers unless they get 8 blackguards. The only time that armor will actually do anything is if only one archer is shooting. But there's rarely gonna be one shooting. Even if they have 4 or 5 blackguards, we can still get 2 archers per one.
Oh my god.
Yoo-hoo.
Have you seen that shit?
Thank Priest.
Holy shit. What the hell?
Oh, we get another bell as well. That's gonna be shit ton of points for the Witchwood. So what is the skill here? 10 physical resistance and 12 armor. We don't have it.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Thank you, Silgard.
Shit.
This is 3 ranks. Another 3 points for Witchwood. Another 3. I guess there's no battle here. They raised it and occupied it. And this is, if you guys wondering what happened to their armies. The quality army raised and occupied there, lost half the army, and they couldn't defend against a single army here. Lose all advantage, all momentum, just because they raise and occupy. They raise and they occupy and they lost half the army. That shit is so broken. Makes the AI just look so stupid. And any advantage they might have is gone. Well, they literally had advantage over us here. I thought, you know, I went there because of the lightning strike. And I saw the ruin, and I saw they occupied it, and I was like, what? I'm just gonna kill 3 armies like this, click, click, click. And look at this, move there, click, 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 3 armies gone. Holy shit, that is so broken. Raise and occupy has to go, it's just ruining the game. Makes the AI much weaker than it's supposed to be. All that advantage is gone. Because of raise and occupy. Initiative. What's... This is just gone. Broken AI.
Hunting. Slowing the enemy.
Going left. Raise and occupy, 2 most broken things about the AI.
Serene Nestra.
Tempestuous Arahan. No.
Never.
Tobacco.
Jesus, Gragadel should give me brain damage. You're giving reasons for this. Oh my god, I can't even discuss this, man. Yeah, that would totally cripple the Wood Elves. Unplayable. Wood Elves don't even care about the settlements. They actually all get crippled by occupying them. Wow. Just wow. Just fucking wow.
There will be blood.
Attack.
Absolutely.
I thirst for the hunt.
This is why we can't have nice things. Raising a tier 5 city and then occupying, that's, you know, just totally justified strategy in this game. Then merging your top tier army and spending 6 turns to recruit while the player can do everything about it.
Guardian of the deep.
Instead of just occupying and keep rolling.
All hail Colonel.
Wood Elves don't even want to occupy these days. And they only get half the money on occupy, because it's a sec at the same time. It's no longer occupy, it's occupy with a sec included into it.
You have my spear. You have my blessing.
Probably the worst thing about this game, Raise and Occupy. The single worst thing. It's actually worse than the gate bug. Because it cripples the AI. How many times we've seen it and get gun brain damage? Like those high elves that attacked us in our vampire game. Literally went from being a threat to a fucking joke because of Raise and Occupy. And they did it on the same turn. Hey guys, let's show the clip here for the people. All these people that talk nonsense and some reasoning and want to start just arguments here. Where is that shit? You have to see this too, you know. They just have to see it. Just have to fucking see it. How broken this is. This is probably one of the worst things in the game. Just imagine, you know, vampire counts, high elves, how their faction fight. And now, you know, just imagine God. Look at this that nice army. What? Just wonder what the fuck is gonna happen to their army when they raise and occupy. Just think about that for a second. Comparisons on one side versus the other. You literally have to be a magician to get ahead. Fucking wizard. Why you clip the start part of the shit? Why didn't you just clip the raising and raise and occupy? They just raised it. They occupied it. Are you fucking kidding me? On the same turn. On the same turn, raised and occupied. But look at this. This is not even the worst part. They raised and occupied, and I have just army next to them. You know what happens when they raise and occupy? They lose a settlement on the higher tier, and they lose over half the army, and I have an army next to them. They raised and occupied. They raised it. And look at what happens there. They lost any advantage they have. This is now their army. A threatening army into a fucking joke. Challenging invasion into a fucking broken game. This is why the raise and occupy is the worst thing in the game. And they do it on tier 5 cities, guys. Which they occupy and they try to build later. And they do this next to the enemy army. Next to the enemy army. And they keep doing it all the time. If they remove raise and occupy, this game would have increased in difficulty quite a bit. Especially if you have no idea what you're doing. All advantage, momentum gone. And they have to build a city from nothing. And it's just totally random. They do it a lot, but it's random if they're gonna decide to do it or not.
Guardian of the Deepwood, treading silently. Ever vigilant.
I have seen Greenskins raise a tier 5 settlement, a faction that benefits from a second occupy more than any faction in the game. I've seen them raise a tier 5 city with a really nice army, like the best army the AI could get for the Greenskins. They occupied, they merged the units, rank 9 units by the way, and they started recruiting the same exact units. 6 turns later, they had the same exact composition from global recruitment, just on low rank, and lost like 6 turns of momentum. They could have taken 2 provinces at that time. 2 provinces. But no, they raised a tier 5 city, they occupied, they merged the high tier army, they recruited exactly the same units, and kept moving to the next settlement. By the time they moved to the next settlement, they already lost everything else in the other side.
The forest is whispering. Going forth.
It is just broken. Raise and occupy on the campaign map is broken AI. Going left on the battlefield is broken AI. And some battles which and some wars which you're supposed to get wrecked or at least a stalemate, you just easily win because of this shit. You'll notice how you start a lot of battles and the AI just starts moving left. That's going left. Instead of start shooting with artillery, have a composition, they're going left, and then just reassemble their formation a couple of times. While they're being attacked. While they're being already deployed in army. It's a bug with deployment. How many times did we trivialize a dwarf army just because they were going left? And this shit has been in the game for years. They just keep adding new shit on top of this instead of fixing this. They spent one update to fix this shit, would have looked much better. It looks like they're just milking now instead of trying to improve anything. Then turns to 10% lower upkeep. Let's end this campaign. This faction makes me cry. It's a fucking sad faction.
Defender of Talsyn. Stalking.
Their disharmony ends. Choosing safety. Together as one. This is a thin joke.
Fight me, die in pain, pain! Agreed!
Swiftly.
The bottle didn't make a move closer here.
Master of the Wild Hunt.
Let's put Ryan here and see if they send all their armies.
Defender of Talsyn. Going forth.
I must keep my holy vow. No. I am a lord of Bretonia. Never.
I don't think they actually have a movement to attack with this though.
Talsyn.
At least there is a workaround to the gate bug. While going left and raising occupy just bad code, which just ruins the game. Going left and raising occupy is definitely worse than gate bug.
When do we fight?
Only when necessary.
The sisters march!
I will make it so.
All gonna be events here. The next turn.
All hail Kurnos.
The Warhammer, unlike the other Total Wars, has the best pet finding. And it's the pet finding where the get bug happens. The units are giving input and the gates are opening without that input being actually those units actually taking that command. That's the first time the gate commands happen. The big gate bug happens. The second reason why the gate bug happens is because of pet finding. It doesn't consider the units that are attacking the door or next to the door. It just opens the door for the units that are about to pass through the door. So a fleeing unit, pet finding, and units close to the door giving input, but not really going on with the order. That's what causes the gate bug. Okay, we got Oak of Ages to 500, now we can perform the ritual. And we have 8 turns to do some events here, we are prepared. This is number 1. The Shitty Beastman. This is number 2.
Lord of the Azray, the hunt calls.
The Shitty Beastman. And is that it? That's number 3 here. There's actually one here as well. Oh my god, it's like I'm just like, what the hell? Little hell, I had armies to do all of them at the same turn. Streamer luck. Man, Man, it's almost like I sent 3 armies in preparation to complete all of them on the same turn. Damn. This streamer always lucky. We can out-resolve this one because the casualties... They're ambushed, by the way, and we have casualties. This is the composition of old. Or just a wall of spears and shit ton of archers. Usually a combination of wall of spears, blades, wave watch in the front, and then archers waiting to just kill them all as they get close.
Bowman ready! Glade guard! Warriors of Ariel!
Got extra 10 defense for the spears here.
Glade Captain!
Aye! Armed and ready!
A couple of Sentinels here which can try to run into our troops. We could just deploy in the trees, but then we miss a lot of shooting here.
Eternal guard! Glade guard! We never miss!
Behold nature's wrath! Guided by the wind! Glade Captain! Nature calls us! The fury of spring!
As you say!
Highborn Captain ready! Arahan and Nestra! Orion sends me!
The AI is broken, they can only use fast units for some reason. It's also what diminished this campaign as well. It makes it fucking stupid.
The great hunt! Glade Captain! Defend Lauren!
The AI and the ambush battles is broken right now. Since they released the Beastman. Haven't fixed it yet. Guess it's not important to fix. Might just work for one big patch that's just gonna fuck other things up and they're gonna abandon this game for Warhammer 3.
Hand of the forest!
it was the magic that damaged those guys, huh? I think it was a little bit friendly fire as well. This army is lacking experience. And experience, even though the low tier army is good with what else. These Confederate sisters do some random stuff.
Has prevailed.
Harmony must be imposed. Serene Nestra.
This is the life. This
Casualties?
is the
What
price
casualties?
we pay. Onward. It will be a glorious battle. Hurry it up.
My will is yours.
Declare war against Borderlo for nothing.
Guardian of the Deepwood.
Click, 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 click with Ryan. I'll just click, 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 skip turns. Both work. I need to get a replenishment when you can just raise and occupy and then just lose a whole turn.
Raised up by Kurnos.
Inseparable. Invincible.
That movement, they just said not movement.
Have my spear. Going.
Serene Nestra.
Tempestuous arrow. We fight for the forest. Coin before cruelty,
Eh?
Twin defenders of the glades.
I will grant your request.
So bored.
Battle. A regrettable necessity.
Thanks for the money. Come again.
Master of the wild hunt.
Stalking. All hail Kurnos.
You
Hey, Bress.
stand before the king in the...
Ritual is already done, Eldrago. Completed in one turn. Just need to wait 8 turns now for it to finish. All those armies are dead already. So a few more turns and then the final bell. Better than this abandoning this one.
Lord of the forest. The hunt calls.
Nature's own shortcut.
Yeah, we're getting like 8, 9 per turn. Even 10 sometimes. There's a couple battles against the Skaven giving us a lot of points.
Were it not for the kind heart of the Lady Erin.
My resolve.
When is the Titan Cell planned? Second week of next month, I think.
A season of peace.
A season of waste.
I want to say get the fuck out of Total War when they release Troy. So they have to answer a million questions. So I'll not be playing Warhammer 2 for at least a week, in a few days. When the Troy is dead in a week, then we go back to War.
Dawn, dusk, stronger together.
My bad, Marconos. Re-released for resale.
Ariel sees all.
Fucking hell.
Your words and heart are hollow.
What's that Master Down says in Game of Thrones? I'd rather throw myself down a well. Yeah, that.
Bring me battle.
Yes,
Agreed.
What return soon. Bress, are you fucking kidding me, Bress? I was on the general Discord. Which edition are you getting, Bress?
Shield of Athel Lauren.
Look at this. You can just get the plain game without not anything for $37. You save 25%. If you get the Mythos DLC, you know, the re-release one, you can save 30%. You only need to pay €52. And we get a heroic edition. You can save 40%. Instead of paying €95, you can get it for 57. Not sponsored by Sega, by the way. These guys, man. These guys are good. These guys are fucking good, guys. Probably, they're gonna make a couple of million, right? It reminds me of Bethesda and Fallout 76. They put everything overpriced in the store, and when the shit is on sale, when it's supposed to be an actual price, you see that sale tag and think you're actually getting a good deal, or it should actually be a normal price for it, and there should be a sale on top of that price. This is the same shit Bethesda pulled with Fallout 76 regarding the sales and the pricing. It's becoming a normal thing even in Croatia here these days. Literally everything getting overpriced, either due to inflation or to just exploiting the common people so they can barely afford food. And a bunch of these stores are doing sales, like weekly sales, then weekend sales, and only during the sales you're getting a fair price. There's not getting fair price again. And it's a mentality thing. They're hitting you with a sale, so thinking you're actually getting a good deal, where it is the only time you're getting a fair deal. And there is no such thing as a sale. They created a scam industry with this shit. Literally. Even on just selling you food. Okay. It can no longer decline because the ritual got completed, and we get this massive bonus now everywhere, which is quite nice for the long campaign. Just wonder if the army is adjacent, can they reinforce?
I will make it so.
They cannot. What was this thing here? We got Queen Ariel after completing the ritual. Aha, this is when you complete the rebirth to get an event and +1 amber.
Lord of...
This is what it is, this resale of Analysis of Troy. It's just one fucking scam. Barebone changed to the game too late, it's supposed to be on the release, and now they're charging for it. This is, guys, this is what is going on these days. You know, I was talking with somebody about this, you know, like Humankind. Take an example of Humankind, it's a prime example. And
you have the strength.
Shut up. They release a game these days, they charge massive price, and the game has, you know, some fuck up. Shut the fuck up! And the game has, you know, promised there might be something here. And you know what people, the first thing I'm gonna say? It will get better with DLC. It's literally become the mentality these days. The game will get better with DLC. Now they're gonna release a good day on day one, or they're gonna patch it. We're gonna have to pay for it, just for the game to get to what it's supposed to be. And what about then expansions? Just discard all those expansions in the water, because they had to make the DLC to make the game better. So all of this happening again and again and again every fucking year, like Humankind, main example these days. DLC will make the game better, they'll patch this shit. Just, you know, keep buying more stuff on top of all the game you paid $50 for. It will get better with DLC. You think they're gonna patch it for free? No, they're gonna patch it because they're gonna sell a DLC. That's why they're gonna patch it. And again, barely holds 70%. Barely. So instead of thinking, you know, they're gonna patch the game, they're gonna improve the game, they're gonna listen to people's feedback. No, they're just gonna, you know, they're gonna listen to people's feedback, but they're gonna, you know, half of that is probably just gonna go into DLC. You might gonna buy most of the DLC, most of it you're not even gonna play, you're gonna play once, and then you buy a super expensive game just to get a fixed game. Those don't have a Vanguard here.
Orion!
Highborn captain ready! Battle ready!
Orion!
You know, I talked about with several people over the years. You know, why people are buying Creative Assemblies DLCs for their games. in the hope they just keep improving the game, keep working on the game. Don't abandon it for the next game. By buying the DLC, at least you have that, hope they're gonna keep working on the game instead of abandoning the game to work on the next game.
Have you seen that shit?
It's got to the point where people are just buying DLC just to support the updates of the game and don't really care about new content.
Son of Kronos! For my lady!
Yes! This instant! As you say. At once! As you say.
Without delay!
Ever ready! Armed and ready!
Charge! To war!
Orders! Apple Lauren! As you say.
To battle! Athel Lauren!
Apple Lauren! As you say. Ha! They will die! Sisters of Thorn! Fear Emperor!
Ever ready!
Ready for orders!
Swiftly!
By Emperor!
Death to outsiders! Trample them! Hurry! Glory to the eternal realm!
Kill them! Defenders of Athel Lauren! Orders! Quickly! At once! Saint Louis!
To battle!
We are tireless! Ha!
Hunters!
For the eternal realm! Lily, grant me strength! Attack!
Cavalry!
Hecate, bless me! Awaiting orders! Sisters of Thorn!
To war!
Faster! Awaiting orders! Rah! Orders understood. With haste! Strength of summer!
Armed and ready! Fight now!
Sisters of Thorn! Orders understood! To battle! Ever ready!
At speed!
Yours to command! Your orders! Athel Lauren! Warriors of Ariel! Spell Singer!
Destroy all! I am reborn!
For Athel Lauren!
Ha! Immediately!
Unbreakable!
Ride!
Orion!
Lily, grant me strength!
Write them down! Let's hunt!
I,
speed.
Armed and ready! By Kurnos!
Sisters of Thorn! For her mercy! Your orders?
Ride! Swiftly! Strength of Kronos! We shall lose it!
Sound the horns!
Slaughter them!
Children of Isha! Attack! Straight away! As you said. Children of Athel Lauren! End them! Ready for orders! Slaughter all! Armed and ready! It shall be done! Now! Yes! Orders! Ever ready! For Eldazor! Orion sends me! Onward!
With speed!
Forever loyal, as you say!
Ever ready!
I will not hesitate! For Hector! Ready to serve! Swift of foot! Deepwood men!
My god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit!
Ready for battle!
For the Osprey! With speed! For the glades! Swiftly!
For Athel Lauren!
Good!
I, armed and ready to battle! Winds of magic stride! As you said.
Yes! With speed! I will crush them!
Rise, sons of Kurnos!
Ready and waiting! At once! War dances! For the eternal realms! For Kurnos! Yes! Speed of Ash! Quickly!
Yes! Annihilate all!
Deepwood Mage! Ha! Straight away! Swiftly now! Kill them! To the fray! For Ariel! Attack! Immediately! Children of Athel Lauren! With haste!
For Ariel! Lord of the Hunt! Unifer!
Fear the deep wood! At once!
I was saying we used the knights too much because the rest of the army could not keep with, up with them. We're going left and right. The infantry was not slow enough, even being fast. We should have just kept with the infantry to avoid some damage. This one got killed by Morgul. Morgul has an ability, just one-shots a unit if it's on low health. Those are reinforcements? I didn't even see them come. I guess the battle ended too fast. One of these did 41,000 damage. How can the Great Stag Knights shine if you have range in the army? I don't know. Maybe if you have just one and chase the routers, but then the Valdriders are better. Okay, there it is, boys. Talsyn #2 ended. Just got a short campaign victory. This is not a faction I would even consider going a long campaign victory. This is a poop faction. Got a poop treatment. And just basic, easy faction out of Lauren on the other side. Ekiv and Durtu is more interested in this shit. At least you get a Lord that can go total overkill. It's a little bit of everything. I think they gave the sisters, the Heralds of Ariel, all the right skills, and then they gave them a bomber in the air, while they gave Orion really bad skills. The round skills are so good that we haven't picked a single one of them. They've totally failed with the skills here. There might be some kind of questionable flavor working in their head here, but I have seen no reason to pick up the skills, which is kind of a good thing. Let's just focus campaign skills and battle skills. And after rework, the Orion feels worse than before, but he's still so powerful because he leads the Wood Elves. Well, he didn't get nothing really. His mechanic is shit and his unique skills are shit, which you might pick up and think they work in your head, you know. But if you can play a game like that, you know, good job. I can't anymore. This shit does not just work in my head anymore. It just makes me want to bitch about it 24/7. Hope I never play this faction again. If we're gonna play Wood Elves, we'll play the other three, which are much better factions. Get Durtu in the Ataloran and got the other two factions that actually have mechanics and some thoughts put into them. We're done with Total War for now. We're probably gonna be back to it second week next month. We'll finish the Gladius game and we're gonna play some Bell Brothers, I guess. I'll see you guys later tonight, probably in a few hours.